going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about the best attackers and defenders for season 17 of Battlegrounds. So this is going to be actually a pretty simple victory track. So the first note is that the defender's attacks are guaranteed critical hits, but this is disabled for 10 seconds if you dex or if you intercept the defender. And they can also crit through the block, so be careful there. But this other note is going to make you dex here, because every time you dex you gain a 5% fury charge. But if you get 10, those are gone and the defender is unblockable for 15 seconds. So yeah, you definitely want to like start the fight by dexing, because like they can crit through your block. If you're fighting a champion with a lot of block penetration like Doom, it can be really tough, but honestly really easy to like stop the critical hits by just dashing back. So the victory track is very easy. So you can pretty much use anyone, and I guess some defenders that will probably be annoying. I'm going to say from each class that I'm thinking. So I think from the skill class, Korg definitely makes you dex a little bit. Killmonger and Nick Fury definitely do like make you trigger dexterity, so they can get to the unblockable. And if they're unblockable, it can be a little bit annoying. Same thing from Onslaught right here, or like Havoc. They do make you dex a little bit as well. From the tech class, I'd say Fam and maybe Guardian can be a little bit annoying because you need to dex these specials. From the science class, I don't think anyone's really that bad that you cannot deal with their specials. But from the cosmic class, we got Adam Warlock, Maestro, and Cersei potentially can be a little bit annoying. And from the mystic class, Absman definitely, yeah, makes you dex quite a bit with the special ones, all that MD. Same thing with Doom, SP1s, SP2s, you just gotta dex them. And Chavez. But I don't think this is going to be a really tough victory track. Now we get into the Gladiator circuit week 1. We have the same nodes right here, but the unblockable is actually going to be 12 seconds, which is weird. It's actually less, which is cool, I guess. But then the Furies are 10% attack, which is, yeah, again, good for us. And then they also add fisticuffs. So the first 20 seconds of the fight, you cannot activate buffs or debuffs. So I'm not going to mention like the best champions for this. I'm going to mention probably the worst champions that you do not want to use. You want to avoid those champions. So it's a lot of science champions, because they do apply debuffs to do the damage. There is Cassie, there is Photon, there is Quicksilver, there is also Scorpion, which is going to be tough to not use Scorpion, Silk, Spider Ham, and Titania. Those guys are going to be a lot slower. They can work because you can just wait out to 20 seconds. But like if you wait out the 20 seconds, you definitely need like at least 40 to 50 more seconds to just kill the opponent. So that's not going to be the best score. You can still use them if you don't have options. Atuma isn't going to be the best defender because he's going to start with 0 concussions. So Unawakened Atuma is going to be the same thing as a duped one. Crossbones going to be a little bit annoying to like build the Furies after the fisticuffs. And then Kingpin is going to suck because he just doesn't start with debuffs. So he's not going to have any extra damage. That's going to be really bad for Kingpin. Moving on to the mutant class. I think Archangel is going to be a little bit slower. Of course, you can use him again because just wait after 20 seconds. Maybe Sunspot is going to be a little bit slower. He doesn't need to apply this Incinerates, but he does build up his power a lot faster if the opponent can be incinerated. Moving on to the tech class. I don't think the tech class has anyone that like focuses a lot on debuffs like early on, like maybe like Fam right here, but like 20 seconds, you can honestly, you don't apply it that fast, that first disintegration. So I don't think it's going to be that bad. Cosmic class, the Cosmic class, we got CGR. He's going to be a little bit slowed down. Gallon, yeah, definitely going to be super slow, especially if you have to wait for 20 seconds. Hulkling probably doesn't get too much power because he just can't get his buffs. And then Hyperion, you can't even parry to like heavy, but even if you do heavy, you're not going to get those Furies. And lastly, from the Mystic class, we have Juggernaut and Tigra. Juggernaut is going to be slow, and that's not, it doesn't fit Juggernaut, to be honest. So I don't know if I will use him in this meta. And then Tigra just can't apply the ruptures, and then you just got to apply the neutralize without dealing any damage. So yeah, those guys that are nukes, the 20 seconds are definitely going to slow them down. So that is for week 1. Now we're going to jump into week 3, which is going to be the tactic that we have in Alliance War right now. It's not fun, I know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm excited to see how this meta goes. It's going to be a tough one. But added to those nodes, we have power play. So if you use champion with buffs like Gallon, definitely want to have a lot of power so that you don't get power sealed. And then roll with the punches. Each time the defender receives a stun debuff, they reduce the duration of further stun debuffs by 20% unless the attacker has an active buff or prowess when the stun debuff is inflicted. So if you have someone that's like a lot of parry heavy like Diablo or like Archangel, you definitely want to have the dexterity buff before you stun them, because you need to have the active buff. Otherwise, it's just the stun is not going to last too long. So those are going to be the best defenders for this season. The ones that are going to stand out. Serpent is going to be really annoying. Super annoying. You just have like parry to remove his indestructible charges. Really tough. I think Cersei makes you dex quite a bit, so she's going to be a little bit annoying for sure. I also think a Deathless King Root is going to be interesting. Adam Warlock is pretty tough for sure. Like in some difficult situations, he can be annoying because he just makes you dex with both of his specials. Thing might be a little bit too tanky with like being able to having that indestructible, and you're gonna have to parry him. I think Bullseye is gonna be probably the worst defender. Nick Fury definitely on the top there, and then the rest. I think Killmonger is gonna be pretty annoying. Maybe actually more annoying than Bullseye, because I just fight this guy so much in Alliance War and I hate him. So those are gonna be like the defenders that are gonna stand out, I believe. Now for the attackers that are gonna stand out. Longshot is going to be pretty good because you do actually parry with Longshot's playstyle, so you're just going to, you know, build up the prowess anyway and remove the indestructible. Hood is going to be pretty good. Mojo can definitely work for someone like Serpent because there's not too many counters. I think Kushala is going to be really good. There is Werewolf by Night is going to be amazing as well. Bishop is going to be very awesome. Domino, you can just do those light attacks into the opponent's block, get massive prowess, deal a lot of damage. Iceman may be a potential counter to Bullseye. Nightcrawler is going to be interesting. We haven't seen Nightcrawler like shine too much in BGs because she just got buffed. And then Weapon X. Also potentially like Professor X could be decent if you like build up the prowess and then get to 100 charges, pop the special twos and kill the opponent with the extra prowess on the node. Could be nice. Same thing with like Emma Frost and Toad. They do have pretty strong specials. Even like Jubilee, Colossus, those could be pretty good. But honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen in this week 3. It's gonna be a nightmare for sure because that tactic is a really tough tactic. And yeah, you definitely want to have as many magic thief defenders as possible because that tactic on its own, even without power play and roll with the punches, is gonna be super tough. So make sure you rank up your hoods, your bishops, your Kushalas, because yeah, you're gonna need those for a lot of those annoying defenders coming. So yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.